Right, and the National Assembly members are expected to table the impeachment motion against Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua next week, Tuesday, as the House leadership told Citizen TV that the collection of signatures was close to hitting the 300 signatures mark by close of business today. The motion, which must be backed up by 117 legislators for it to be introduced in the House, must also garner the support of 233 MPs to be transmitted to the Senate. And as Emmanuel Toh now reports, the motion, which has been crafted this week in a secret night meetings of regional caucuses, is set to test Gachagua's numbers in Parliament.
For days now, debate has raged on the looming impeachment motion against Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Friday, House leaders in the National Assembly, where the motion must be tabled first, telling Citizen TV that it was well on course and that the signature collection drive had raked up close to 300 signatures by Friday evening.
As I speak today, yesterday when I checked with the regions, we have over 260 signatures, and we want to get to 300.
To the extent on whether or when it will be tabled, or if there is, members of parliament are actually competing on who actually should move.
The legislators disclosing that the motion is expected to be tabled early next week.
So Tuesday, if the speaker okays it, then it will be on the floor of the House.
From where I sit, I'll say out of what I'm hearing, it is the question on when, not if.
The signatures, which have remained a secret by the proponents, are said to be collected by regional caucus whips who have been holding night meetings to take a common position.
Supposing anything happens, what happens to this country? Do we want to leave this country in the hands of a person who does not see the whole Kenya and only sees one small area as his area of jurisdiction?
Leaders from Rift Valley are said to have been the first to meet on Tuesday evening with an agenda to protect the presidency. Other groups from Mount Kenya, Western and Coast have followed suit, with a hotel in Lavington, Nairobi, being the point of convergence for some groups. However, the manner in which the signatures have been kept under wraps has raised eyebrows, with questions cropping up on whether or not the motion is even in place.
We have a good team of lawyers that are meeting. I'm sure they have a meeting this afternoon, and they're combing through the documents and looking through them to ensure that we have something that is tight.
Article 145 to 150 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 spells out the process of impeaching a deputy president, a process akin to one which the president is subjected to. The move of the motion from the National Assembly must gather the support of at least a third of all the members, in this case 117 legislators, to introduce the motion. Once in the House, the motion must be accompanied by watertight grounds, which include gross violation of a provision of the Constitution or of any other law, crimes under national or international law, and gross misconduct. The legislators, who have listed several grounds, including Gachagua's shareholding narrative, undermining the president, tribalism, among others, and are said to have acquired services of top city lawyers who are burning the midnight oil to prevent any eventualities of the impeachment being overturned by the courts. If it garners the nod of 233 MPs, representing two-thirds of the total 349 MPs, the motion will be transmitted to the Senate, where the proponents in the upper house must also marshal the support of 45 senators for the impeachment to be complete. In this case, Gachagua will need 23 senators to survive the impeachment. The senators may, however, decide to prosecute the matter in a committee of 11 members or in plenary. The next few days will be particularly crucial for the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and members of Parliament from the National Assembly and the Senate as they prepare to debate and consider the looming impeachment motion against the Deputy President, the first in the Republic of Kenya. The members who are proposing this impeachment maintain there is no going back and there is no reverse gear in the matter. Emmanuel Toh, Citizen TV, Parliament, Nairobi.